Hello to all group members and teacher Victoria. We are going to speak about Impressionism Art. Our team members are Geraldine Velandia, Miguel León, and I, Luis Carlos Perez. We hope you enjoy our topic. Hello, I'm going to tell you about the Impressionists as a movement and artistic expression. In the late 19th century, painters were accustomed to standardized wigs and over female nudes and mythological reflections. Tired of those idealized figures, in France, a group of revolutionary artists decided to change for good, making it a major movement extended from painting to music and revolving art well up to the 20th century. Impressionist painting comprises the work produced between about 1867 and 1886 by a group of artists who shared a set of related approaches and techniques. The most prominent characteristic of Impressionism in painting was an attempt to precisely and thoughtfully record visual reality in terms of transcendent effect of light and color. In music, it was to convey an idea or affect through a wash of sound rather than strict formal structure. These artists become dissatisfied early in their careers with academic teachings, emphasis on depicting an historical or mythological subject matter with literary or anecdotal overtones. They also reject the conventional imaginative or idealism treatments or academic paintings. I'm going to continue to speak about its concept and the main characteristics. In matter of its characteristics, I will describe five major features so anyone can identify it whenever you find yourself in an art exhibitions. 1. Brush strokes. The brush strokes are not blended together. They are quick, loose, and small. The artist's intent was to capture a precise movement. Second, bright colors. Colors change, forming art movements tending to use a rounded vase of dark colors. In Impressionism, it is all about light and bright. The main colors they used were red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet in order to give the weavers a more vibrant, alive, viewing experience. Third, out in the open. No dark studio, no more models, no more static environment. Impressionists take the canvas from inside to outside. The landscape is part of the work. Fourth, real color isn't the color. From now on, water isn't always blue, or grass isn't green. For the artist in a given way, water could be purple, or mountains at midnight could be orange. that depend on particular time, that special bright moment, a second captured by the eyes, feels better fun than near, as one moves farther away from the painting the scene, the emotion, the force and detail become clearer. So, we are going to note of some artists, main authors of Impressionism, with my classmate Miguel León.
Now, I want to tell you about the things that changed and the majorly known representatives. Impressionism was a radical art movement centered primarily around Parisian painters. It was born in April 1874 when a group of young artists defied the official Paris Salon by setting up their own independent institution, including several paintings of artists such as Bert Marisot, Claude Monet, Edgar Degas, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and Camille Pissarro. All had their particularities, but in general, they paint a sense of the modern life using a brighter color palette and the characteristic short and fast brush stroke. After the Impressionists started the Post-Impressionists. It was a generation who built on the advance of the Impressionists, but they were more concerned with representing universal ideas. This generation of artists wanted to transmit in their art something more substantial, but characterized but having different style each of them. The most famous of them is probably Vincent van Gogh. In his art, we find strong emotion and passion, the distorted figures, the contrasting colors, the texture, everything transmits the pure expression of feelings. Paul Gauguin based his method on search for sensation. He didn't paint from nature, but mostly from his imagination. George Seurat kept the unmixed colors and outdoor live scene of the Impressionist. He added his own design, and he is one of the leading artists in the movement known of Pointillism. Paul Cézanne experimented by reducing objects to basic geometric shapes, and in this way Cézanne pioneered Cubism. Now, Geraldine going to talk about the plans, the art for future.
Impressionism has been part of the art world for almost 150 years. This art has been recognized for the innovative artist approach of its painter that facilitate the emergence of various artistic movements and shaped the evolution of some genres such as modern art and abstract expressionism. We believe that Impressionism will continue to be part of art and an example of the new tendencies that continue evolving, regardless of the fact that the condition of really change rapidly and all these profound affect us. Impressionism will have solid foundation in the new tendencies in colors, in ability to capture expression for the outsides as real as possible, and in the freedom of expression.